Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bold Business Podcast. So, today we are doing an end of the year themed episode. We are talking about how can business owners prepare for the end of the year. I know that right now there's a big push, a big rush, and it can feel like there's a lot of pressure to just do all the things right now. Like, oh my God, there's this kind of scarcity thing that happens. Like, we're running out of time. We need to get all of our goals for 2025 done in the next 47 days, which is how long we have left. And I just want us to let's take a collective deep breath in and deep breath out and just kind of center ourselves so that we are approaching the end of the year in a really empowered way so that we can make sure that we are truly taking care of our responsibilities, that we're taking care of all the things we need to do, and we are also having a good time while we're doing it. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about in this episode. If you are a business owner or even an aspiring business owner, listen up because we're going to talk about how to really see ourselves through to the finish line of 2025. Okay, so I have four things for you today. So if you're taking notes, like this is going to be a good one just to kind of simplify everything, right? Because when we tend to feel this pressure at the end of the year, when we tend to feel like, oh my God, the to-do list is growing and growing, growing, and we have family commitments, we might be traveling for the holiday season. You're trying to make things magical for the kids. Like you're trying to do all the things, right? You're trying to, do it all and do it perfectly. It can feel very overwhelming. So I'm going to summarize everything and we're going to simplify it down to the essence of what you need to be thinking about and doing and prioritizing right now at the end of the year. Now, everyone's business is going to be different, of course, but whether you have a products-based business or a service-based business, this is going to be really supportive for you. Okay, so short and sweet, let's dive in. Number one, the first thing you need to think about is sales cycles. So if you have a business or thinking of having a business, of course, you're selling something, right? You're either selling your products or services. So right now, it's very important to think about your customer's sales cycle. So where are they at? What are they experiencing? It's not just about you and what you're doing behind the scenes, but what are they experiencing? What are they preparing for? How are they spending their money? And in each industry, of course, there's going to be nuances. There's going to be differences depending on if you're in the fitness industry, for example, or if you are a coach, or if you're in the wellness industry, or if you're, whatever you do, you're gonna have your own industry schedule. So speaking myself as a business coach, thinking about my sales cycle, one of the big sales cycles that I have to consider is year-end sales. So Black Friday, right? Black Friday is a major one that all of us know about. And it's bigger in certain countries than it is in others, right? And it kind of fluctuates in popularity year to year. So sometimes it's like really not cool to do Black Friday, and then sometimes it's really cool to do Black Friday and really offer something that can be found at a discount that's never offered at another time, right? So it makes it more accessible. It means that you can kind of have an influx of new customers who are trying things out for the first time. So there's a lot of pros and cons, you could say, to Black Friday. One of the cons is that it does feel like there's a lot of pressure, right? There's a lot of pressure to like buy now. And depending on how you look at marketing, you could see that as ethical or non-ethical, right? Because it's like you're kind of manufacturing pressure to buy. Right? We're manufacturing this kind of like you have to get it now or else it's gone kind of scarcity thing going on, right? And some people really don't feel comfortable doing that. And I completely understand. And I do think that it's like there's an ethical fine line to urgency selling, right? I use urgency selling sometimes I don't. But I always try to be authentic and ethical about it. But I know everyone's going to have their opinions, right? So that's one kind of con or part of the Black Friday debate. Another one is just that things can get lost in the noise because there's so many people selling for Black Friday. They've already started. Like the earliest one that I got, I live in England, and I got an email before the end of October. Actually, I feel like it was towards the beginning of October, there was a Black Friday email from Boots. And I was like, are you serious? Like, Boots is sending me a Black Friday email. It's not even November yet. Like, what are they doing? It was insane to me. But they're trying to get ahead of the noise, right? Because every brand we know is going to be flooding our inboxes with Black Friday deals. So that's another kind of con to Black Friday, is thinking about, well, and Cyber Monday as well, thinking about how people are going to be receiving so much information. And not but, and I also want to say to business owners out there who run personal brands, who run service-based businesses, like who have a really deep, oops, excuse me, that was my alarm, who have a really deep and intimate connection to their customers, don't worry too much about being caught up in the noise, because your people want to hear from you. You have a more intimate connection than like Boots or, Walmart, like, or some other random like CPG brand. You have a much more intimate and personal connection to your people that hopefully you have been building throughout the year. So your emails, if any email is going to cut through, it's going to be yours, because people are like, ooh, what does Rachel have to say? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, what's going on? I've been waiting for this. There's some courses I've wanted, or I've been thinking about investing in this. So let's see. So it's up to you, of course. Follow your own gut, follow your own human design authority to decide whether participating in Black Friday is right for you or not. But regardless of whether you do specifically Black Friday or Cyber Monday, I want you to think about the sales cycle of the end of the year. It is a thing. It is a big, well-known, well-documented financial economic wave that happens at the end of every year. People want to spend money. They are ready to invest. They're for various reasons. There's a lot of buyer psychology that goes into this. One of them is that it's the end of the year and people are gifting, right? So gifting is a big aspect. There's another aspect of, it's the end of the year. And so people are feeling like, wow, I have all these goals and I haven't achieved them yet. So I would like to invest in myself right now because I want to achieve my goals. And there's like a kind of a microscope on goal setting and personal improvement and, finances and all these things that people want to improve. So there's a lot of psychology that goes into this. Be aware of what your buyers' cycles are. What are they thinking about? What are they going through? How are they investing? The Q4 is considered the most profitable quarter for personal development and coaching services, like in the world, Q4. So right now is the time when people are ready to spend and they're ready to buy. So if you want to take advantage of that, you need to think about that, right? You need to think about, well, what do I have that's like a special end of year or holiday or sale offer that I can offer to people who have been waiting and ready to work with me? Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing is, the second part of this actually, so we're still in part one, sales cycles, the new year, new you. So if you're a fitness brand, for example, you know that January, like maybe December, but also January might be a big time. So this whole idea of new year, new you, I'll tell you a couple of things coming up in the Cosmic Queen world, just as an example. So in December, we're going to have a forecast event. So we're looking forward to next year, right? That's coming up and I'm very excited about that. Also in January, we're going to have our beginning of the year workshop. This is part of our new year, new you kind of riding that wave, that zeitgeist that happens every January. So January 17th, we're going to have the Cosmic Kickoff Workshop. This will be our 5th annual year doing it. I'm so excited. It's a big goal setting year, goal setting event. It's a 3-hour workshop. We go through numerology. We use tarot as well and astrology to plan our year and set goals. So that's going to be major. So that's how, as an example, that's how I am planning to do things in my business. I'm thinking ahead, thinking about sales cycles, thinking about how I can support my people, what frame of mind they're going to be in, and how can I meet that moment. Okay, so number 2, we're going to speed up here. So number 2 is clearing out. This is another thing business owners need to do at the end of the year. It's not spring cleaning, it's pre-winter cleaning. We are clearing things out to make way and prepare for what is next in the new year. There is this energy, and yes, I don't love the Georgian calendar, like I don't agree with it and all of these things. And we can debate about, when does the new year really begin? There's so many different new years. There's the astrological new year in March. There's the witches new year that we just had. There's lunar new year. So there's human design new year in January. So there's so many different new years. But this energy of the switch over in years in our calendar, is connected to numerology as well. So we need to clear things out. This is 2025, as you may know, is a numerological 9 year, right? So being a 9 year, that means that this is all about endings and closure and clearing space for the new 9 year cycle that is about to begin in 2026. So it's not just clearing out because it's December and because we're getting ready for the new year. It's clearing out because we're finished. We're ready to be done, to be honest. I think a lot of us are so ready to be done with 2025, right? And we're ready to be done with the last 9 years. So this is big, right? So think about in your business, what is there clutter? Where is the clutter? Are there processes that don't work for you anymore? Is the team working smoothly? Is there a part of your offering that just doesn't feel aligned anymore, but you've kind of been holding on to it a bit too long, right? Now is a great time to start the clear out. And there's no time like a Mercury retrograde. I'm telling you. Okay, so we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury is retrograde in Sagittarius. Next week, it's going to move into Scorpio. So we're having this Mercury retrograde at the end of the year, at the end of a 9 year. I just feel like this is the perfect time to be reviewing and properly resetting. Okay. So number 3 that you need to do as a business owner to really prepare for a successful end of the year is to think about how can you serve your people right now, right? Like a lot of times when we're overwhelmed, we tend to get very self-focused. And that's important because when you're overwhelmed emotionally, mentally, physically, then yes, self-care needs to go up. We need to turn the dial up on taking care of ourselves, focusing on ourselves. At the same time, part of what can really support you in continuing to be motivated even through difficult seasons and the ups and downs is focusing on the person that you are here to serve. Focus on your people. Think about what they need and what they're going through. Our waitlist is open right now at Cosmic Queen for our Nova Business Starter Kit. This is a collaborative offer that I'm putting together. It's got a very like social justice ethos to it. I'll be talking about it a lot more coming up soon because we see what's going on in the United States and we want to help. We want to help more people start businesses. People who have never started businesses before, maybe have never studied business before and just don't know where to start, right? So like I'm thinking about my customers, maybe customers and clients that I've not specifically been able to reach before. What did they need right now? How can I support them? And how can I rearrange parts of my business in order to serve? So think about that, right? How can I serve my people best? What are my people struggling with, or what do they really need over the holiday season? What are they thinking about as they close out their year? What do they want? What is the result and the solution that they're looking for as they start their new year? Center your people in the story and you will never go wrong, right? If you're thinking about who are they, where are they, what do they need, and how am I specifically so perfectly placed to help? What is it? Okay, so last but not least, number 4 of preparing for the end of the year is have fun. Okay, and this is not a throwaway one, right? I'm serious about this. We are about to enter 2 very pivotal astrological seasons. We are about to enter Sagittarius, and then after that, so Sagittarius next Friday, and then after that, we are going to enter Capricorn season on December 21st on the solstice. These are 2 seasons that are all about experimenting, trying new things, being creative, and being courageous. And I love that. It's like we have Sagittarius, which is fire. Like, let's take risks. Let's go for it. Let's have fun. Let's be wild. And then we have Capricorn that's a little bit more structured, but is still a risk taker. Capricorn is the pioneer in my archetype system. Remember, when you look at your midheaven, right? In my system of archetypes, it's the pioneer. The Sagittarius is the guide and Capricorn is the pioneer. They're all about going into the unknown. As you get to the end of the year, remember to have fun, remember to try new things, and remember that nothing ever stays the same. The only constant is change. And being able to be flexible, being able to make changes, being able to try new things is a fundamental of being a truly successful entrepreneur. And no reason why you can't have fun while you do it, right? Absolutely. All right. So remember the four key things that you got to do to make sure you're ready for the end of the year. Number one, think about sales cycles, specifically your customer sales cycles, and fit your business and your offers into that. Number two, clear stuff out that is not serving you anymore, that is not aligned to your business. Now is the time. Number three, center your people in your strategy. Think about what they need, what they're going through, and how you can step up to serve. And number four, have fun and take more risks. Now is a great season for doing that. And it's going to really pay off in the long run, because the more flexible you are, the more fun you're having, the more success and fulfillment you will find along the way. All right. I love you all so much. Short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to do some one-to-one mentorship work with me, I do have several spots open right now for my 100 days mentorship program. You can check that out via the show notes. The links will all be there for you. I love you all. I'm so excited to see what we can all create in the next 100 days. It's going to be a fantastic end of the year. I can feel it. All right. I love you all. Mwah. Talk to you soon.